Hey, everybody. Guess you have to turn the camera on. Okay, now the microphone says that it is on. Can you hear me all right? Annie is here. Alicia is here. Who else is here? Anybody? Say hello. If you'd like to say hello and let me know you are here. If you would not like to say hello, I still say thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Kat is here. Hello, Kat. Karen is here. That is okay. We're glad you're here. Hello, Hope Mahoney. Glad to see you. Come on in. It is so good to be home. Oh my goodness. Just so glad to be home. Hello, Christine. Nice to meet you. Glad you are here. Donna. Hi. Lots of folks joining in. Okay, I'm going to show you my hands and show you the book for those of you that do not know what book we're talking about. Hello, Jeannie. Okay. Now my book looks a little different than the one that you can get. So go with that. There we go. Here is the book. And this is the original book before he sold the rights to it. And they have a new, when you saw the thumbnail for this live, that is what the actual book looks like now when you pick it up. But this is the book we are talking about. We've been talking about it for a while. We've had some interruptions, of course, because I am in and out going different places, and so it's taking a little bit longer to get through the book. But we're gonna get through this in the next few weeks, guys. We're gonna get through it. How many of you are okay? Karen's not up on the book, but I'm glad you're here listening. Oh, Lorna's answering the question. That was the poll that I put up and asking. Well, I just asked a question. I asked when the English jury system was established, and it was in 1215. So actually the 12th century and not the 13th. Hello, Barbara. It's okay. I know that we are, we'll slowly get back into it. It'll be all right. So let me show you my something in red project. Okay. Working with two screens, y'all. There we go. Here it is. This is my Copilot cowl, and I modified it, you guys. You're not going to be surprised, right, that I modified mine. This is the stitch pattern right here. And it has like a lace to start. And you were supposed to do the row of the pearl and then do 9 more of those. However, I just could not get through that. Okay, grab your tea. Go ahead and grab your drink and grab your project. So I changed it up and I did a stockinette right here. And then here I'll tell you these colors here in a minute. Another stockinette section here, some more of that, another stockinette here, and now I'm doing this color. So if you're not sure what we're talking about on the something in red, we decided to do a something in red make along. So that is either crochet, knit, whatever you're doing. Maybe you're quilting. I don't know. Um, anyone has actually talked about quilting or sewing anything. Hey, Steve. Hi, my friend. How are you doing? We haven't talked in forever. Yes, this one is a cowl. It is called the Copilot Cowl. There should be a link for it down in the description box of this video. You gifted one and kept one for yourself. Oh, that's awesome. Alicia's making more than one. Good. I've made several. I've made several red things. Yes, I hope you are staying safe out there, Steve. So we are reading the book and we are making something in red, and you guys are posting them in my Facebook group, or you can email and send me a picture of what you are making. So this color right here is called Tiger Lily, and it is the Kivet sock yarn, and this one comes from Arctic Kivet from the North Pole, Alaska. It's 65% merino, 25% Kivet, and 10% nylon. And this is made from a musk ox. That is what this yarn is. So that's what that one is. And then here I'm holding together the musk ox with this one, which is a fuzzy one. And this one is the primrose. It's called Plume. And it's a lace weight, and it's 72% kid mohair and 28% silk, and the color is Bourbon Street. So this is primrose yarn. And then this color right here is one of Donna's, and it is her tabby fingering sock weight, 100% superwash merino. And this color is called Blood Oath. That one's called Blood Oath. And now I'm working with this other one, and it is called Murder, She Wrote. So I got all my blood and murder and all that stuff in here. It's all in here. The Kivet is, yes, it is, the Kivet is soft. It is soft yet toothy. It's a very interesting fiber, you guys. I really am enjoying working with it because it responds really well to the stitches. So I'm really enjoying the Kivet yarn. It is very, very soft. And it's the most unique fiber I've worked with yet that is soft like this, because it is also, it has some substance to it. And that's unusual especially for a sock weight yarn. So I'm really excited about that. That is just really interesting. It's very expensive. Kivet yarn is very expensive. The musk ox is. And you can get the musk ox in different blends where you get more or less of it. And I really like this blend a lot. Okay, let me see what I have missed here. Yeah, it's toothy is what they say about a lot of wool, where it has that almost a roughness to it. They call it toothy. I would not call this one that way. And that's what's different. It's not toothy. but yet it has substance to it. It holds the stitches really well. It's very interesting. Hi, Mary. Did I miss any other questions? Steve is waiting for the sun to come out. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're in Alabama. Well, it was like that here today. It started out, the sun started to come out, and then it went away, and it was cool. And Serbs went with me to go get groceries. I did the pickup today. We did HEB pickup. And I'm addicted to pickup, curbside pickup now. Yeah, we'll just use that for everything, right? Hi, Jean. Good to see you. Okay, so let's talk about the book again. Again, it's this one, you guys. This is the book we're talking about. You still have time to get it and read it. It is on a Kindle. It is on paperback, and then I think only in the UK is the book actually on audio, because I have not been able to find the audio. If any of you can give me a link to the audio of this book um, in the US, please let me know, because I was not able to find it on audio here. So I'm wondering if it's because he during his last live he said it was on audio, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm going to go get it." But I didn't find it. So all right, so what has he talked about so far? So far, what he's talked about is the fact that, all the different aspects of an investigation. So he talked about all the different people who are on the team. He's talked about different types of investigations, whether it is a murder or whatever it winds up being, how that investigation, how they, the different aspects and how they are going to label their investigation. Hello, Laura. And he set out what it is that they want from an investigation. And from the get-go, it is a successful prosecution. He talked about DNA. He talked about forensics. He talked about, and throughout the book, he talks about different cases. He gives you some case file, which is interesting. Talks about fingerprinting, blood, and fibers, and footmarks. He calls them footmarks, not footprints, because footprints are different. We talked about firearms and ballistics. So, and the fact that a 9mm bullet can travel at least a mile. Anybody remember that little fact? I could not believe that. Hello, Laura. We got 2 Lauras again. Yay. So, does anybody have anything else to add as far as what we've already talked about in the book? Do you have anything to add to um, your insight from reading the book so far? Now that was I just ran through it pretty quickly. I got myself a Texas cup, you guys. Look, I finally got one. I went to Colorado to get a Texas cup. We got a cowboy boot, a horseshoe, cowboy hat, barbecue. We've got the Lone Star. We have there's a what is it called? There's in Houston. Houston, we have a problem. The NASA place in Houston. We got cows. We got the sun. We've got an oil derrick here. Y'all know what this is? The space, yeah, no, space shuttle is in Florida. That's it, at Canaveral in Florida. But Houston, we have the NASA. Here's the Capitol. We got a guitar. What does that say? See, the Colorado River also runs here. Music, of course. Here's the flag. There's the bluebonnet. That's the state flower. We've got cactus, Lone Star State. We got longhorn. So I was a little disappointed because the inside of the cup is longhorn orange. Now I know that's okay. I'm not putting longhorn down. However, that's not my favorite color, but I love my cup. Mm. Nope, there's no Keep Austin Weird sign. There should be. There should be, but it's not on there. Keep Austin Weird. That would be where the Capitol is. There should be a sign right below that, huh? A yellow rose too. Yeah, it should have that also. I know. I was really shocked because I went out to the base with my dad to pick up his medications out of the base. Y'all, it was something, let me tell you. That's another story. And they have a Starbucks out there at the base. And so I walk in, and that's last time, that's where I got the Colorado cup. Well, that makes sense, right? And this time I walk in, and here's that cup sitting there, and I'm like, oh, it's the Texas one. I almost ordered it online. I'm glad I didn't, because there it was. Now, one of the tidbits that I just learned reading some more of Stephen's book, and that is that they actually do not have the huge message boards, you guys. He said they don't use the huge message boards in they don't have like this war room with all of this like pictures and all the case file stuff just all over the board. He said they're usually running, up to 30 case files at one time. He said that if they all had a board, there's no way there'd be room for all of them. So I thought that was interesting because it's so different than what you see on television. So different. No, I'm as far as the state mugs go, I'm okay now. I've got my Texas, my Colorado. I have a cup that Chelsea sent me from New Orleans. No, it's not the Starbucks one, but it has all the different villages, the parishes represented with all the different buildings. It's like a parish one. So I'm good. So as far as where all of my family is, you know, I'm covered with cups now. Plus, I can't fit any more of them in my window over there. So I'd have to have another shelf somewhere if I had more cups. I thought about collecting them, but no, I don't need that right now. I don't need that many cups. Yeah, I like watching Luther chase the bad guys, whether it's for real or not. Uh-oh, whistle. Whistle, whistle, whistle. Yeah, the shot glasses would be kind of fun. They would be. Then they take up less space. That's for sure. Thank you, Alicia. Appreciate it. Yeah, you already got him. So, what else have you guys learned so far from the book? And how has anyone read into? I have started reading into the investigation. And so far, what I know is that they get together and they talk about what they know and what they don't know. So they they decide who's going to do what. They're good. They just because with the team, he said they move around. So sometimes they might, they might not. One person who was doing something on a different investigation might not be doing that same thing on their investigation. So that was interesting. 'Cause I don't know. I have it in my mind that this guy does this and this guy does that, you know, but that's not the case. Yeah, telling yourself that you think you know a lot of stuff and then realizing that you don't, and then admitting that you don't know certain things can be very helpful. Just saying. It's good to know that you don't know. And I think that's one of the things that is coming across to me in this in reading this book, and that is that things really are not what I thought they were. Okay. I know what they do in the US, at least, by watching trials. I know some of what is done. I don't really know all of the behind the scenes stuff that goes on, but I've watched a lot of trials and I know the kind of evidence that comes forth based on what the witnesses that they bring in. Hey, Chels. Good to see you, hun. You guys, my desk is so full of stuff right now. I'm not going to open all of that tonight, but we're going to have an opening. I love her new name. I think it's great. And I have something for you, Steve. It's going to be coming your way soon. And if anyone, I owe a few people some mail also. Speaking of mail, I owe some people some mail, and it will be going out in the next day or so. It will all be out by the end of this week. Not the Christmas stuff. The Christmas stuff probably won't be out until the following week, but I want to try to get that done too. So I have my cup of coffee here with my creamer in there. It's been sitting right here on this heater thing. It always separates when you does you guys just separate when you put it on the heater thing? But I also I also have a backup. And I also have my water. So I am all set to be hydrated around here. It's the oils and the creamer. Oh. What? What did you mess up, Steve? Oh, okay. Looks good. Well, that makes perfect sense. The oils and the creamer. We won't talk about the oils and the creamer because I like my creamer too much. Fingers haven't lost their thickness. You know what? That's a good question. I wonder if the fingers actually do get smaller. I know that my hands do not have eating this way. My hands don't, they're not swelling up. See, I can actually see the lines now. But you're doing so great, Steve. I'll bet they do get smaller. I'll bet if anybody can do it, Steve can. The slide, yeah. You have to slide some more. So now he has started to talk, this next part of the book, he has started to talk about the actual, like, the nuts and bolts of how they do what they do, and how they come up with some sort of game plan, right? So they do the handover. He talks about the handover where the initial team that has been to the scene and all of that, they talk about what they've got, what they've come up with so far, and they have the handover to the next part of the team, and then they talk about what they know and what they don't know, and then they start to delegate different aspects of the investigation to whoever needs it. Oh my gosh. Yes, my feet have gotten smaller, but Steve, wow. That's amazing, Steve. Amazing. Congratulations. That's a whole person. Unbelievable. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I know one of the things that I have noticed, and that is I can really tell with whatever I'm eating, I can really tell because of how I feel. I will definitely feel different. If I'm not eating as clean, I feel it. So, oh, Lorna, you've had some of that too, huh? Yeah. So, we will continue to read um, into this. I think we can probably read this first part of the lines of it, like the first part is the investigative thinking. So we can do that one. And I would just read as much as you want, you guys. I hate to tell you to stop if if you start to get into the book. We can do that, and then the lines of investigation could be next. And then then we can do part 3. So maybe we can do this in like the next 3 weeks. What do you guys think? We'll see how it goes. I know they're playing so well together. So, actually, I'm going to make some kale soup. I've got a soup in right now that has First time trying it. Gonna have it has jackfruit. So it's lentils. Tomato soup is my base. I have a bunch of vegetables in there, a bunch of some broth, some herbs, and then I have the jackfruit. I'm excited about that. Yeah, they are really, I mean, just I want to make this to where it's going to be like I'm going to do this. I'm going to end with this section here. So I'm doing this one, which will be the same, about the same width as this one, and then I want to finish with this section, and I want it to be a little, almost be enough that I could put it over my head, so I would be able to put it on and have it around my neck, but also just over my head. We'll see. I don't know whether I will get it that tall or not, but that's what I'd like to do. Hi, Sharon. Well, I bought some of that bone-sucking sauce. That would be good as a barbecue thing. I could drench them and then put them in the air fryer. That's a great idea. I'll have to do that. If y'all ever had jackfruit, let me know. We'll talk more about it on Thursday. I'll let y'all know what I thought of the jackfruit. It's my first time. So do you guys have, any, like, for book club, do you have any ideas? Anyone have any ideas for book club other than doing this make along? Anything else that you would like to do during our book club? Yes, kale salad. I love kale salad. I've got a substitute for the sausage, and I'm gonna make that potato and kale soup, Chels. I've got 2 packages of kale in the freezer that I'm gonna use one and make that soup in the crock pot. What else do you guys want to talk about? The sound broke up? Really? Is it my internet? Is my internet breaking up on y'all? Let me know. Okay. Steve says fine. Uh-oh. Alicia, you may have to go out and come back in. Are they already, Annie? Oh my gosh. That guy. That's a pretty clear-cut case for me. Pretty clear cut. Must have been Alicia. She'll probably go out and come back in. Any other cases you guys want to talk about? I had someone who asked about the suitcase. I do have bookmarks. Should I give a bookmark away? And we should do some trivia too. We could do that, and we could do some trivia. Okay, bookmarks. Plenty of bookmarks. Can't reach them. They're in there. I got everything stacked right here, you guys. Hold on. Where are you at? You know how you put things away and you're like, where did I put them? Found them. Yeah, I don't know enough about the Idaho murders that I can even talk about them. I really don't. But here are the bookmarks, and these were made by my daughter Chelsea, that's Crafter Chelsea, and my grandsons. So why don't we give away a couple of bookmarks? Yeah, I want to talk about Casey Anthony on Friday. So let me see. I'm going to mark. We'll just do that. I'm going to put a mark in, and then you guys will just write in here what it is you're watching, okay? I know, Jeannie, you already did, but you can do it again, okay? So put in what you're watching right now, crime-wise, after my mark. There's my mark. So everyone put in here what crime cases you are watching. And I'll pick 2 people to send bookmarks to. Oh, wow. What is that one? Aaron Dean. Is that the Border Patrol guy, Aaron Dean? Her father suing her for defamation. Wow. Idaho murders. Idaho 4. Yes. Steve's not watching anything. The border patrol guy. The Texas Killing Field. Yes. And I noticed that came out, so I need to go and watch that. I wanted to I've covered a little bit of that one, just a little bit when I talked about Laura Miller. But I know that it's not just that. Family Farm. I'll have to look that one up. That's about what I think too. Okay, gonna make a mark. How many just how many answers did we have? Don't count Nightbot. But how many answers did we have? We had where's my mark? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17? 13. Alicia got 13. Okay. Yeah, I think I'd like to cover that. I'd like to cover that again. That was early on when I started a Stitch in Crime. 13. Hold on. Where's my phone? Well, that's what I got was 8. 8 and 7. See that? I rolled it. I had 8 and then I had 7. Are they different? Are 8 and 7 different? Let's see. Karen and Jean, is that right? I see Karen and Jean. And I will send out, if y'all will email me, I will send out the bookmarks made by my boys and shells. And a couple of my stickers. Yeah. Number 7 and number 8 was, but they're right together. See right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7. And that's 8. So that worked. That worked out pretty good, actually. So email. If you do that, it will show you my email. I think everybody can do that too. Oh, see, Alicia did it. I may have this finished, you guys, by the time that we come back. I may have it finished. I'm not sure, but maybe. The way I'm going on it. We'll see. And I'll have to start something else. When we finish the book, then I'll pick somebody for a winner for it too. So thank you guys. Does anybody have anything else before we go? Hi, Sylvia. Good to see you. Oh, things will be a little more structured come Friday. And oh, how did that go? Alicia did a turtleneck cowl. Was very what I would call outlander kind of looking. Very nice. Looked like an easy pattern too. So get your pictures in too and put hashtag something in red Mal when you tag it, either Instagram. I haven't seen anything come up on Instagram except for mine. I don't think anybody else has posted there. I bet it will be warm. You know, I was wishing I had some of my stuff when I went up to Colorado, let me tell you, because I didn't take any of my homemade stuff with me. Oh, and we're going to do, in case you guys missed it, while I was in Colorado, during one of my lives, we decided we were going to do a make-along. So I will do a video. Well, we'll do it live is what we plan to do, okay? But it's going to be the Make-A-Dicky Make-Along. Yeah, there it is. Yep. The Make-A-Dicky Make-Along, you guys. I have one of them right here. I have found the book, so I need to get everything out for us to do it so we can do it together. But we're going to do the make a dicky make along. I absolutely love saying that for some reason. And I'll give you all the parameters on how to make it the size that you want to make it. But I brought one of these home with me so I can wear it when I'm walking. I know. Isn't that funny, Jeannie? The make a dicky make along. Come on, say it 3 times real fast. You'll at least smile. I made these for my mom, and I wound up wearing them while I was in Colorado because it was snowing. So, yeah, it was one day when it was 6 degrees. Oh, and then Stephen also said in his book, like, one of the number one factors in someone having, been murdered, and that is a dog walker. So y'all dog walkers, be careful. Be very, very careful and take your protective stuff with you and walk a big dog. Yes, it's knit. It is knit. I'll have to find one in crochet. I can do that. But I'll have to find a pattern, and I have not done that yet. But I'll find one. That one that you did, we could do that way. I bet. Well, take your protective stuff with you. Got to have your birdie, for the noise, or, your spray, uh, whatever it is you take with you for keeping safe. So be safe out there. Okay, you guys, I'll just wrap it up a little bit early. I appreciate you guys for being here. You guys, I really do. I love these lives. They're a lot of fun. I know we didn't talk about that much about the book, but I think we're up to speed pretty much, and we'll go from here. See if we can't finish it in the next few weeks, okay? I love y'all. Have fun today. Eat more plants. I'll try to be on Thursday, and we might talk about um, the food, have our food chat, and maybe open mail. How does that sound? We could do that on Thursday and open some mail because it might take me a day or so to open mail. Y'all don't know what's over here. Quite a bit. And for those of you that like diamond painting, I'm going to start doing that on my other channel. So I don't know how often I will be over there, but there should be a link to it down below. It's called Shiny She Shed, and that's what I'm going to do over there. So I'll keep them separated. Okay. Love y'all. See you later.